Okay, hello. I think everything's good. Let's go. Yeah, should be all good and fine. Okay, hope you have a nice day. So we'll keep playing and hopefully you can keep the winning streak going on. Let me just switch the screens for the start here. So problem of the day is here, so try to play as black. Actually, I could say this is not going to be dead, but the result is going to be a call. So try to figure out how to do. You need to play aggressive moves because black has some weakness here on the first line on the left side, and also white has some kind of eye shape here on the right, so you need to kind of play a creative move that takes away some potential eye shape on the left and also threatens to just reduce space on the right side here. And let me just run some ads first here for Twitch. Hopefully everything is looking good. Yeah, so yeah, if you have watched the stream yesterday, I think my games... So the first game was a bit fortunate at the end, but overall, I feel like I'm playing consistently. And some convincing wins, so hope we can keep continuing this way. And yeah, if you have any just suggestions, I'll be happy to know. Type in the chat. Also, any questions is all good. And for people on YouTube as well, same thing. I'll try to also look at the YouTube chat as well. Just trying to get used to a little bit because I'm new to multi-streaming, but yeah. Okay, I'm gonna wait just a little bit and then start to find someone. And yeah, if you haven't checked out yet, I will be happy if you can go and sub on my channel here. Maybe I'll say it again later. Here you go. So I'll be trying to post some stuff in the future, some longer videos and whatnot. So now the VODs, live VODs are gonna be there. So yeah, would be happy if you can go there and sub on YouTube. Okay, let's go. I think it's so good. It's a bit weird that I don't hear any sound. Okay, I think it's good. So just my headphones are disconnected, so now it seems to be fine. Just gonna try to play some even games. No call me ones. And hi Intricate, nice to see you. Hope you have had some good games today. I guess we're white. I'm gonna switch the screens here. Here you go. Oops. Should be this one. Because I'm using the screens for like review and stuff like that. So if you other boards here on stream. Okay, so I'm gonna try to, yeah, maybe just take the corner, in fact. Okay. Now I'm super down, ain't Foxy won done yet. Yeah, I mean, it happens. So good. Try to improve every game. That's what we can do. Yeah, here you could attach here this way, top right corner. Approach here, also enclose this kind of thing could have been okay here. You can kind of play anything. I need starting this ain't gonna happen with common sense. So where do you think for yourself is lacking? Because there's gotta be some things you realize when you play. And actually one thing, when you try to play, would be nice if you can have someone to review, but definitely review each game that you play, even by yourself, is better than to not reviewing, so that is kind of a must. Because approaching this way, could pincer this way in fact, because this side is less valuable comparing to here, so usually pincer is interesting in these cases. Could still respond, I don't think it's bad. Yeah, this one, you kind of invite maybe black to take the corner like this, and yeah, you block here, extend, do this kind of Joseki stuff. And then maybe I take center and kind of attach here. Yeah, I could try this one. Although usually I just respawn, and if attach against this Hane, I kind of just push here. Atari and push. I play this kind of variation a lot, but maybe this time let's try to pincer here. And hi Spur, nice to see you. Hope you're doing good. I feel like I've been talking about myself every day. I'll skip today. Learning games are fine too. No problem. Yeah, so here you want to block this way, because if you block here, yeah, black can just play this one M17 and then take the influence away, so you're gonna block from this side here. Then Hane, crawl, this kind of a standard Joseki here. Question is, after this one, do we attach or just enclose here? It is still pretty big to respond here, to kind of take away forcing moves against this corner, but am I rushed to play here? Probably not. So just yeah, it's probably between attach here and closing the corner kind of moves. Maybe let's try to enclose this time. Could maybe change moves that we're playing depending on what happens. Yeah, black played this move, which yeah, you can play pretty early this one just to try to invade the left side, and in some cases just trade for the corner. Yeah, I think I'll play here, let black take the corner and get the outside, and then maybe attach here. Seems to be fair for both players. So here just jump, and if attach you can then hane and take this one stone and then continue to attack here. So if black wants to take the corner, probably Kosumi seems to be yeah, the move here. So down now hane, take this. And we'll take this one, then you can descend and still continue to put pressure here. Okay. I mean, sometimes seen in my games just extend here and then you push. I don't know if the difference here. But yeah, definitely should cut and then extend. So you want to take this kind of cutting point away from black, because if you get cut here, black can take these two stones and this is just going to be alive. So yeah, going to play here. It's kind of fair up to this point. So didn't play this one because black didn't want this Atari here. And Feya, nice to see you. Hope you're doing good as well. Nice to see you, chat, all of you here. Sumia said you're improving these days, so it's nice to see as well. Maybe would like to try to run away with this one stone, kind of punishing here, but is this too much to ask? Because now you don't need to protect this side. So the idea would be to kind of punish this black move, because usually I think you should just take. But maybe this Atari. Because what do? Push here, hane. Yes, but I want to think a little bit. Sometimes, maybe not in this case, you could let black take here because it's not an eye, even if black takes this stone. Like Kosumi type of thing, but usually if you want to play aggressively, it should be this move. But you need to figure out what black's plan is here in order to continue. So jump, just extend here, kind of punishing this. Hane, empty triangle, attach, push. Yeah, the outside seems to be kind of in painful zone. Yeah, let's do this. Thing is, we don't need to protect this side. See, against this you can just extend. Maybe hane here. Yeah, I think maybe hane. Because extend, you can threaten this attachment straight away. But yeah, usually I think if you don't think too much, should be hane here in top of two stones. Shouldn't be a bad move. Maybe jump, connect. Just checking ladder stuff if there's. Yeah, so here, if we have stones over here, some crosscut thing happens. We're gonna Atari this way, here. We can actually take in the ladder, just push through here, Atari. Yeah, just looking at stuff. Yeah, this is not scary. Like, this jump is much more kind of... Could have been potential thing against here. But this... Kind of like already this kind of thing. Maybe could push and... make this black shape even worse, or just protect. I mean, if white can just split these two groups in this way, should be in a good place. Just I wonder if you want to push here and make these stones get a bit more heavy, and then protect. Because black needs to just extend. I think you do this. So here, extend, connect. Is there some other move? Yeah, I think you don't want to overplay too much with this kind of cut still on. So I think push and then connect here to threaten this one, and black will probably play something here, can continue to respond, then this one, and yeah, I think something like that seems fair. I wanted to make this exchange because now you can see these kind of stones are heavier because there's much more stones in target. Now we're just gonna connect this way. And the black is gonna jump something around here anyways. And we cannot try to surround here with this cutting point. So need to protect. So here you could think of different things. I think usually you want to like put a move here. Because if black plays something around here, these stones could be pressure, like jump from here from black. But then you could say it's maybe better to just push here, try to take these four, like this kind of move.
秒読みを始めます。
Yeah, this is pretty big. Try to just take everything here. So it's appealing to play this kind of move. Maybe against turn, Hane, okay, Hane you can cut here.
1、
If that
2、
works, maybe we don't
3、
need to play something
4、
here.
5、6、7、
Yeah, I would like to
8、
take some
9、
time.
残り2回です。
And do we have any other moves around here? Maybe jump is better, because there might be some wedge, Aji. Yeah, let's jump here, this way.
1、
To threaten this type of wedge here. And hi Sumia, nice to see you. Please, today was a bad day. Fox 3 down. I made a big blunder. One, because opponent didn't notice. Yeah, I mean, it happens. If you did win, a win is a win. It's part of the game to notice. Yeah, I mean, did take this kind of wedge away, but then this locally is not really good against these stones. Because you can extend here and you can maybe surround this type of move. Probably black will turn, but yeah, if jump, I'll just play something here. Just wonder here if turn Hane, can we just cut? Because that would be painful for a black. I mean, you could also just double Hane, connect or whatnot. But yeah, here it's important, definitely Hane.
4、
And yeah, question is, can you do this? Because if black needs to just Atari from here, you can see it's like on the inside here trying to live. And black will try to counterplay with this type of cut around here, but something around here seems to be almost centered.
2、3、4、
So
5、6、
yeah, I want to
7、8、9。
actually let's go. I mean, sometimes you need to try to do stuff in an aggressive way. Yeah, so if this is the only option, I can see like this actually is like lacking liberties and it's really in a tough spot. Just playing this one. So this kind of move works because black cannot take in a ladder here. So that was the reasoning behind it. And I think against this here, again, Hane to continue taking away liberties here. And it seems kind of... Maybe here against there's this.
1、
Need
2、
to check.
3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
I mean, you could
残り
probably
1
maybe
回で
just
す。
extend here if this is too much of a problem. I think we still played this one. Ladder here doesn't really work.
2、3、4、5、6、7、8。
Maybe in some cases I'll just sack some stones and get this side. So black has 4 liberties here.
2、3。
We'll cut this way. Seems to be difficult. Made this to keep track of stuff if you wanna... Let me check. Honestly, too many power cuts in this hut and it made me grumpy. But this one you can Atari from here.
One, 2、3、4、5、6、7。
Capturing range seems to be just lost for black. You just feel. So you need to extend 1 liberty, but then I can jump here as white. Question is this, yeah. I think you connect here. Threaten to cut. Maybe there's this.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Could be way overplaying, but because this Hane is kind of painful.
One, 2、3、4、5、6、7、8。
I Maybe it was all an overplay, because of this.
One, 2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Need to figure out a way to move out from here. Yeah, this one I cannot respond. So I need to jump this way or kind of protect here.
One, 2、3、4、5。
I think we jump here, threaten this group as well. If we can surround here, we take the whole top side. Then this push Hane here. No, happy birthday, Thea. Hope it's all good and thanks for joining me on this stream. Yeah, connect probably. Don't see any other move.
1、2、
Maybe this one.
4、5、
It's kind of
6、
same meaning.
7、8、9。
Maybe should play this tiger's mouth though. The thing is, this not really like I could surround here. Yeah, so this ladder, so I don't mind. Actually, let's block here first. Maybe that's not really needed.
1、2、3、4、5、6。
Yeah, let's give up here and just take the whole top left side. Waterboard. Unless this type of thing, there's some aji around here. But yeah, I'm gonna block this way. Maybe this kind of key point is some problem.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
I'm probably overplaying like a ton this game. I think you attach this way.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7。
So this one I can cut here, Atari just cut here, Atari this way. What is this? And black would just connect and
1、2、
maybe should have just
3、
protected this
4、
way.
5、6。
Okay, in fact we can cut here and then maybe protect this way, because you cannot wedge here. Black has some liberty problems.
1、
So this should be the only move. Yeah, so we can block here. Maybe there's gonna be some sort of call. But even if black runs here, I guess you just give up. Maybe this kind of wedges call for it. Yeah, you need to play this one because here black will play here to be 8.
3、4。
So okay, continue here. If we can take these stones and be alive, it's so good. Yeah, so code this way, I guess. So here, Atari. My god.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Yeah, I think we overplayed way too much. Maybe need to just sack here.
1、2、3、4、5。
I have no choice but to play here. Means you can still get the outside, so gonna try to have some hope with this. Okay, I mean you can connect here. This is all good.
1、2、3、4、5、6、
Yeah, I
7。
think you're still honey here. Try to pincer against these three stones and do something on the right. Gonna try to take as much black potential away. Black threatens to kind of honey cut here. Wonder where it went wrong, because maybe this was too much.
3、4、
Should go back and
Go.
check, but
6、7。
actually maybe this now black and run. Did forget about this. Maybe just give up. It's not looking good. Yeah, probably need to put like jump something around here. Try to take center here and jump. Why not? Yeah, the situation like was probably good for white, but I probably overplayed way too much. Okay, this one. Need to protect this ladder. Putting pressure at the same time here. Trying to build some sort of thing in the center if I can. Still trying to run away with this ladder, so probably need to attach here. It's really difficult. Black is going to try to cut here. Still, this run is...
3、4、5、
Now we don't need to protect and we can take center, strengthening a little bit here. We need to block, make this side territory, and maybe play from this side here. Block kind of thing.
1、
Cut black and turn.
3、
This one
4、
push.
5、6、7、
Yeah, we need to play a bit extreme here. Okay, usually you need to respond because black can play something around here. But I'm just going to play away.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、
Trying to keep the center. I think now, Hane.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、
Maybe I'll try to cut here. Let's take this kind of center away. Probably this one shouldn't have been played.
1、2、3、
Let's cut here. Extend. So I kind of want to take this endgame away here from black. Because now after honey I can throw in. And it's not center anymore. Yeah, I think you can. Sometimes here, if this side is open, you want to keep this atari because sometimes you can peep here.
1、
Some stones.
2、3、4、
In this
5、
case, probably it's so good to just play here. So black is really trying to play all solid and not create any problems, but don't know if it's like stone you can just play here. In fact, maybe we block here, threaten this type of thing. No, because cut here, black and Atari from this side, so I need to go back. Okay, so now we can take center, which is pretty nice. I think blocking here is a good Aji move. Also, taking away this kind of slide from black is a pretty big point. So jump here, for example.
1、
Push
2、
here, cut is
3、
really...
4、5、6、
Let's jump here. Try to threaten some points on this side. Here I think jump.
1、
Hane here. just extend. I don't know if black is so much ahead that it can play this slowly. But okay, so yeah, block. At least now. I mean, it could descend here. I mean, crawl looks pretty good. Also, Hane here is threatening. I guess we're gonna AB point around here. So just block here seems to be really nice. Take all Aji away. If this is center. Maybe we should have connected this way though, but okay, I'm gonna crawl. Hane here.
秒読みを始めます。
Do we cut? Maybe black's gonna Atari this way or here. Make it a call. I think we do. Black needs to go back. Trying to push here and cut and whatnot. I get the bad Aji, but I'm kind of desperate to play some aggressive moves. Yeah, maybe this one should have connected here. Because this kind of push and whatnot is not really much of a threat. Gonna try to take everything.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
I think we do Atari here because extend seems to be a bit too dangerous. So this push Atari here and take. If we can take everything here. It's kind of big.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9
Locally, how much points? So this
残り
is
2回です。
15 points here. 20, 30, 45. That much? I mean, that's... If you have... Yeah, so black will try to run, but this doesn't seem to work. It's gonna try to relate with this kind of attachment type of thing, but... Tari from here, maybe? I'm almost ready to play Go on the real board. Yeah, you cannot block this one. This is too much, so you need to just extend.
1, 2, 3
I mean, if you take everything here, I mean, this looks kind of big. Against this, probably just block. Even just Atari and protect here seems to be nice. Yeah, I think this is quite big here in the center. This one is 15 points. You add here probably 25. Locally here something around 20, even 30 maybe. That shouldn't work here. $25, $30. This 15.
1、2、3、4、5。
So this is what, 15 points here? You add probably both here, it's like 45 as black. It's probably gonna Atari this way here. But we can get some squeeze on the outside. Sometimes could peep this way.
1、2、3。
Probably here. Maybe against this one. Could try to play this. It's probably what black tried to read here. Might be. It's probably super close, but it feels again overplay-ish.
6、7、8、9。
Because the goal is trying to surround everything. Now just take here. Yeah, I can play this one, but there's gonna be this push right here. And could put pressure on these three stones. And this side is alive, so it's all good. Cannot block. Yeah, so need to go back. And now there's this push. Destroyed some points here. Yeah, I don't think black is that much ahead. You can just play it this way. Would like to descend.
1、
Yeah,
2、
it's putting pressure
3、
here, I guess.
4。
Because now it's disconnected. But you need to... Seems kind of painful to do this as black though. I think turn. Then you can threaten to peep here if block even cut, this type of thing. So yeah, turn. Peep, take here. If I can cut here,
1、2、
this is
3、
taken.
4、5、6、7。
Let's actually peep here. Maybe there's this. Yeah, that one there is here and cut. Oh, maybe you connect, you still threaten this one. But black can play here first. Yeah, I guess we just do this. I know I'm going fast probably here, around here. See, probably now I don't need to like continue play locally here. Don't need to touch anything. I mean, could play this, but I don't know. Probably you want we need to play from this side. So just descend, take RG here,
5、6。
and be good with it. So yeah, black can hunt it, but that's the only thing that black can do. Okay, let's count again. 15. 23, 25. Yes, it's like 30 points.
1、2、3、
You can add both, it's 35 here. This is 15.
7、8、
So 50 here. Corner which is 10. And then here it's probably another 10. Which is what? We need to protect here. Actually, maybe it's a bit an annoying move, this jump.
1、2、
It's kind
3、
of trick
4、
trick
5、
move.
6、
You can just play here. So yeah, add probably both and it's 15 points. So I said 50 and then 15. With Komi should be 70. Like 45, 50.
1、
Yeah, I think
2、
white is
3。
ahead. Unless I miscounted a lot. Yeah, that one you can take first and then after take, just protect afterwards. So always take once here. Let black use some call threat. Yep, for example, this move, because this seems to be not the greatest call threat there. Can jump here, threaten to play this. Take. I mean, if you go back, then probably don't want to play this move. I guess block here seems to be really nice here, threatening this type of thing. So
1、2、3、4、
block here as well, but
6。
yeah, I think block this one. Don't need to put a move here, we should be alive. Turn. Just Hane might be sente.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。残り1回です。
Okay, black did resign. Yeah, because I think he just played way too slowly. As you can see, 17.5. So yeah, don't give up. I think that's the kind of takeaway from this game. But yeah, probably this was just way too much. Should work, but maybe here Hane, not playing this type of Hane, but just go back here. It's already white gained quite a bit. Or just simply extend here. So the problem with this Hane is like this attachment here and Hane is kind of center against the left side here. GG's, thank you very much. I actually have a real board and stones, they're cool, but I rarely get to use them because I don't have any girlfriends. Yeah, the environment in some places. I mean, Russia is probably a country that seems to have a lot of players, but yeah, maybe it's like a big country and whatnot. And yeah, I feel you. I know in Japan, kind of fortunate to have like some options to play on the real board. Hopefully it gets better in the future. But I kind of miss as well playing on the real board. Because even here in Japan, like you need to these days find some dojo or whatnot to be really able to play against a strong opponent. I only have the options to play on Tuesday IRL. It's pretty good. It's 120 kilometers away. That is a important factor there. G13 instead of L11. Okay, let me just switch the screen. You know what? I'm gonna just leave the room because I have this here. So now the board should be... Okay, now it's good. So G13 instead of I11. Yeah, so instead of this connect... Oh yeah, true. Why didn't I play this? What? Maybe black's gonna attach? And you could say the outside when you try to run is a bit different, because there's some outside forcing moves here. We have a Go Club in my city, small. Okay, so do you go there and play? Fair? I mean, it's 120 kilometer. Yeah, the commitment to do this, and when you have work, I guess it's not really feasible. Yeah, actually, Spur, nice thing you said here. I think connect might... Because the thing is here, if you simply try to fill liberties, black would just lose the race like here. And to try to capture these two stones cannot be possible. So as black, you need to extend liberties here before trying to surround these stones. Yeah, I think you just maybe could jump here. It's gonna end similar. Yeah, the problem with this move is when black plays here, there's this C13 move that is just too painful for the shape here. Maybe you can play this one. Here you can play this way. Win the race like this. Yeah, maybe there's this move when you black plays here. If connect... Yeah, connect could be a thing. Yeah, the problem is this C13 from black. Because basically if black can just capture this stone, like everything's gonna crumble. I mean, maybe you could play this kind of way. Yeah, I guess. Maybe, okay, this might be fine. It's not the way that white wanted to play, but maybe if we can still surround here and be all fine on the outside, we still are able to just kill these stones. So yeah, if black plays some slow move here, you just jump, I guess, and then hope for the best. Against this, yeah, probably cut this way and then descend. So block, there's this. Cut here, so you need to descend. Locally here, black isn't alive still, so Yeah, maybe connecting here still just works. Spur. Yeah, I wonder here if you can just play away. Is one thing I just wondered. Like, this is really big. Now you can just probably just take everything here. Make this AB point so black plays here, just block the corner, and can still kind of exploit the Aji around here. Yeah, probably this is good enough for white. It's really hard, unless you don't put a move here, it's really hard to keep this area for black. So no, maybe he's here, but then you can just pincer these 3 stones. Or either just push this way and kind of continue to push, and yeah, this seems kind of very big box. It's almost like 50 points here. Yeah, maybe white should just play this one. Even here, maybe I cannot play this one, but I need to just protect this way. Let black live here in some way, shape or form. And then you continue to play away. Where is this? It is way better compared to the game, because black did take this stones. And he was kind of the same. Yeah, maybe with Hane actually just take these 2 stones here. I guess comparing to what you wanted to do for white, like, isn't what you hoped for, but this way at least it's reasonable. You could say black is like playing on the inside to just live, so in that sense it's kind of painful, like live just with 2 points and you get the outside. But yeah, as white you have still some damage around here. But yeah, probably needed to just go this way. Just want to see where black played too slowly. I think maybe this one. You probably want to try to cut here. Really, like even right now. Because it's kind of hard to deal with this. Before white has some protection here. Just cut straight away seems to be really problematic. If you extend, there's gonna be this. Let's push through cut here and take this way. Yeah, if black can save these stones, maybe there's counterplay. Yeah, okay, maybe there's counterplay in here, but usually if black can take here is too much. I mean, you can live it anyways, kind of here. So yeah, I think black should try to cut here straight away to use this kind of capture stones. Yeah, after this, if white can strengthen this area in center a little bit and then go back to block, I felt good about it around here. And this also is probably too slow. I think just trying to go and attack and punish this kind of Tenuki here. Try to read from here. If it doesn't work, then maybe go with another move. Yeah, something like this. But yes, black probably you want to try to take away weakness here and not let white have this whole upper side. Instead of cutting directly, maybe there will be some leaning play or more direct against your free stones. So maybe against here on the top side, you mean? If it would be benefit more proper response. Wanna play a friendly game? Yeah. Morgan over, yeah, we can play. Yes, looks like there should be, but what do you mean here? Cut this one or try to do something against these free stones on top? You could probably try to go something around here. Or even just this one. Punishing. Prepare to cut. I think even this one is a bit too kind of passive. If you want to play here, probably just to play all the way and put pressure against this. And this cut is much more severe because the line you can see here, it's like almost connecting. Yeah, you could prepare with something like this or even just try to shoulder hit. Or even like maybe cap or not. Maybe it's a bit much, but you could prepare something around here. But the problem is white has these moves that strengthened a little bit against this cut. So you want to go directly before this kind of thing right here. Because now it's a bit more difficult for black to play here. But yeah. Okay, I'll take just a short break and I'll be back. Morgano, just wait a little bit. Yeah, if white can keep everything, I guess it's just too much. And also I made some points on the right side here, so that shouldn't be forgotten. Yeah. Okay. Well, it wasn't the best kind of play at the beginning, but still managed to turn it around. Yeah, okay, let me just take a short break. Really nice game, by the way. Thanks, Spur. Yeah, just to show that you don't want to give up. Sometimes when you mess up, it happens. And I think it was a good example to show how to really try to, yeah, not giving up and try to expand the board and wait for your opponent's mistakes. And yeah. Okay, just let me take a quick break here and I'll just run some ads, so hope you have the patience to wait a little bit, and yeah, stay tuned, I'll be back. Okay, back. Pingu. Pingu. I would say e4, but I'm 22q. So e4 is kind of good intuition to try to take this I shape. Let me show. But white can play just this move right here. Peep. And now black needs to connect, because if you just get this stone captured here, it's not going to work. Whether you push or whatnot, it's not going to change too much, I think. Yeah, so just connect. White can play here and keep the eye. So white has two eyes like this, on the left and on the right. And if push, then yeah, you just disconnect here. And it seems it doesn't work. Because even this cut with Atari isn't really doing much against here. This you can just take. And yeah, these two stones are captured and these two stones as well. So this kind of going to this I shape here, white can play on the left side, so it's not going to work. Need to be a bit more creative. Yeah, could be a bit difficult if you're 22q, but still you can appreciate the kind of solution. And yeah, at the end it's going to be a ko here, so yeah, try again. Okay, then Morgano, let's go. Oh yeah, thanks for the invite. Can play free or rated each way. Yeah, okay, let's go. Okay, some black this time. Let's have a nice game. Didn't. Okay. Let me switch the screens. Well, then just cut b5. Yeah, I'll show you later, but e4 first isn't really working. Try to think of another move. Let me just go here. I will show you the solution at the end after this game. Okay, so usually I play this here on the bottom right, but when white plays this one, sometimes I like to play diagonally here, so play this one and then approach. So let's try and go for this type of thing this time. And I personally like to approach high. It's my style, but you could definitely go low here. Definitely standard as well. Yeah, let's go with this way. I'm gonna try to play some sort of Moyo stuff on the left. Guess against this attach here, I think just playing this one. Sometimes maybe here, if you wanna try to play the top side over here, just going to block, and then after with this Joseki, white will just pull. You connect, jump, and or this descent. That's not played too much. I think it's maybe the first time it got played on stream. I think you just connect here. Against this one, you could probably just play away. Wait, is this wrong? Hold on. So the nuance is white doesn't have a stone here. So against this side is a bit less effective, but it takes kind of liberty of these 3 stones, and you have this descent here. So against the left side is kind of more aggressive, let's say. But still probably playing this one as planned. Against pincer, I'll just jump. First time I see this in a game. Yeah, it's definitely a move to descend there. I just forgot the nuance. Maybe this is wrong. I don't know. Should play different, but could respond. Could also just play away, ignore, and play the double approach type of stuff. Maybe I'll do that this time. So against here, I can attach. Try to. Like, it really depends on what white will do. But if touch, maybe cut, take ladder type of stuff. Yeah, let's try to go here. Try to expand the whole bottom left kind of moyo here. Another kind of a very rare move. I think this, if you want to just protect the corner, I think kick is a bit better. Because just these 2 exchanges, it's not if really white gained. And here black can play this kind of Q15 move, annoy white's kind of shape here at some point. So yeah, the problem with this move isn't really that much putting pressure on this one stone, so you can play away. And yeah, probably something around here. Looks good. Maybe this one. Just some nuance here. But yeah, there's this 3 points, so maybe in this case I'll play here. And also being protective of this one stone, because here white will probably go this way. Yeah, let's just play this one. So black's kind of follow-up is to play Q4, Q15 here, so yeah, responding makes sense. Could play this one straight away. So always this against this 4th line kind of stone, playing on the 3rd line here is a kind of critical point, and then you can follow up with this kind of move. But you have this corner that you didn't play, so maybe respond first. Could still play this one though.
3、4、5、6、7。
Yeah, let's go for this. Like, I feel a bit aggressive this time. And good morning, Telegraph. Hope you're doing good. I tried actually the Go Problems site yesterday, and it's definitely addictive.
1、2、3、
I think
4、
jump is the usual
5、
move.
6、7、8。
Insert here. Then attach and do something probably. We'll see. Yeah, maybe you could have counter pincers this way, but back in the day there was this Kosumi, but it's probably a bit too slow. White would just play this 3/5 point, you block and play this type of thing.
1、
Maybe
2、
it is a
3、
tad bit too slow, so
5、6、
yeah, we'll attach. I think this is better. And here extend, if white attaches, I'll just cut here, taking ladder, get the outside, give the corner to white. I wonder what to do here locally. If I can take center at some point.
2、3、4、5、6。
So white can extend here, Kosumi here, attach, 3 point, kind of are the main options. Maybe sometimes you could push here as well. Seems to be also a move. Yeah, I want to learn a bit more myself about this kind of double approach stuff to fight afterwards, because if you know how to deal with this well, you can kind of expand the strategy that you can use. So against this, maybe just attach, kick this one. So you could block this way, but then you need to figure out up against this push. Just go here.
残り2回です。
Give up this side for the right. Yeah, I think we block and then push here. Cannot block, but then you can just play this one and push through, damage this side of the board. Like that's
2、3、
kind of what we can do, but maybe this one.
6、7、8、9。
Yeah, maybe I'm gonna kick. Like, I don't know. Like, this is probably block or this one. So against extend here, I'm going to try to connect, give the corner, but then surround these two stones here, kind of, with this type of move at N8. And if white runs away, can then try to block. This question is, do you want to feel the liberty here with the bamboo joint, or try to block here to feel the liberty against these two stones? Close thing, probably.
1、2、3。
But yeah, I think we want to go this way to feel against here. I never played this here before. B5, E4, C4 for the problem. Yeah, so white did protect here. I think now you go back and just block the corner, and then you can counter pincer against these stones. Something around here.
1、2、3。
We'll see how white responds. Maybe jump here. Try to run this way. Could kind of play something on the top side right here. Looking good. Have a nice day. Thanks, Wingstop. Yeah, we'll go back to the puzzle after this game, Pingo. I'm sorry. But B5... If you play b5 first, yeah, white plays e4, and then it's probably a-b point between c5 and e6. And if you try to take an eye, probably the left side black stones will be taken. Interesting. Maybe against this you can play this one. Usually you descend is the shape. Maybe sometimes hane?
1、2、
Not
3、
sure.
4、5、6、
Maybe here, you know
Nana.
what? Usually this type of moves aren't the best, but maybe there's this. Now I can block and push through. Yeah, so what I think is like when white blocks, maybe just Atari Hane here, get the outside and just cut off this group is my plan. Usually it kind of takes Aji away for the corner here, so it's not something you want to do. But in this case, the priority is to try to put pressure here and maybe counterplay on top side, so I don't mind just Atari and yeah, play some strengthening moves for my group here.
秒読みを始めます。
Because black, you want to try to counterplay on whether this or this group, and giving some Aji away or just make this area as territory should be fine.
1、2、
Yeah, okay, so this is why maybe should have thought about this a bit more. So Atari here connects, push and take. Maybe Atari here connect, cut, push here. You extend once,
1、
then
2、
getting blocked.
3、
is not good.
4、5、
I think if black can extend here at some point, this shape looks a bit better for black, but because white needs to go back here. You cannot protect this one. This is cut. Yeah, I think that's a bit of a stretch. I think you need to
2、
connect here.
3、4、
So going to push this way, push here again, and then extend here. So you don't want to get blocked from white. Play here, white will block. That's not good. So you need to push here,
2、3、
extend. Don't think white can block here. Black will just extend here, and these stones gonna be in trouble.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、
It's not a question about here.
9、
Okay. It's a bit more aggressive to play this one, but there's this cutting point here. Can't we just cut?
1、2、3、4、5、
Cut, maybe connect
6、
here.
7、8、9。残り1回です。
Maybe I need to Atari here and then just extend. Like that seems the most kind of simple way to go. Because there might be some cut, like even this.
1、2、3、4、5。
Maybe could have gone for more aggressive moves, but at least this should be fine. So if white protects something here, then you extend, have living shape sort of.
1、
And yeah, this cut,
3
probably white needs to play here at some point.
6 7 8
And
9
take center and kind of... okay. It's probably too much to play here, is it? Like, would like to extend, connect, crawl, cut.
1 2 3 4
Not
5
sure.
6 7 8
Yeah, I think just take. Like, if this extend works, you want to play there. Because connect, I mean, there's this cutting point, so it might be a bit difficult. Here we should be Kusumi here. Cut. Okay, so that's what white is banking on.
2 3 4 5 6 7 8
If you Kosumi here locally, you're alive, but then white will just block. Block here, probably just extend.
2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9
Wonder if it was better to just connect this way. Yeah, I don't know what the end conclusion of this shape is, really how to judge.
1
So white needs to
2
play here, because
3
block, I think extend works this time.
5 6 7
This one I would like to honey. So here, if push,
1
connect this
2
one, threaten this.
3 4
Yeah, what about block? Because it's feeling liberty here. Next, this kind of K4 move is really some problem. And if you cut, I'm just going to connect. Maybe extend once before playing there. So here extend, block, you can cut here, take these two. Extend, jump, and then play here.
2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9
Maybe this a bit. Maybe didn't want to play this move because in a sense it's helping, yeah, white strengthening here. Extend this one, block. Should be alive in the corner here. So maybe you play here.
2 3 4 5 6 7
Because even if blocks, you can block here and then jump. Locally, you should be fine. In a Hane Atari, you can still have two eyes here. This one here at S8 and here.
1 2 3 4 5 6
Yeah, this
7
looks a bit
8
problematic for
9
white if black can extend here. Do we Atari? Yeah, this is probably not too good for this side. I think against this, kind of want to ignore and maybe play this type of move. If push here, we extend and say it's bad for here.
3、4、5、6。
So if crawl, maybe then I'll think. Could be an overplay though, like this type of move.
1、2、
Maybe I
3、
can see it attached this way.
5。
Okay, I mean this already I feel good, this exchange. Maybe I could just block, connect, but then white will just put a move. Yeah, I don't know.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Could be overplaced to try to have some sort of peep exchange. Don't even know if this is really beneficial for me. You want to surround if you can.
3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Nah. Probably it isn't good to play this. Because now white can play here, feel some liberties. There could be some problems.
1、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Yeah, I'm not too sure. Probably this is iffy to play this way. Just trying to put pressure against this, but yeah, this jump maybe should submit or not. Need to not forget that this side is the most important thing for black.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8。
So if connect probably white will push here. Connects kind of slot. Take this knight's move.
2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。 1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8。
Probably need to just sack these two stones here. Get the outside.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。 残り2回です。
Yeah, I don't know if I played well here. So block here.
1、
I think you can block
2、
this way and
3、
then jump.
4、
Should be fine.
5、
Yes, mistake. Probably play a move around here. Threaten this type of thing, maybe here. I know this side is open.
1、2、3、
Yeah,
4、
block here
5、
is
6、7、
bit too much space. And we want to put pressure here, also decrease this kind of potential and put pressure here. So that's the goal.
1、
Yeah,
2、
obviously
3、
getting taken these
4
two stones isn't like what black wanted from the start. It's a very calm, good move, I think.
3、4、5、6、
But yeah, we need to jump. Maybe something around here.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Yeah, that one we can descend. Keep the corner. This one probably try to place something on top here. But yeah, am I feeling good? I think white is better overall.
1、2、
But yeah, we'll see. Gonna try to have some sort of attack. I think you just jump here. With this kind of big knight's move, kicking is a bit awkward. And hi, chameleon eyes. I think white, if white plays well, should be better for white overall.
5。
It's a bit surprising to see this, but maybe it's okay. I think just jump. But you're wanting to probably attach something here.
3、
That's the
4、
plan.
5、6、7、8、9。
I'll give up and just go for here. And Pingo, thank you for the follow. Thanks very much. Interesting to watch you play.
5、
Thanks.
6、7。
Not my best game yet, but attach here and try to cut off this one stone. But just responding here and white plays this one seems just to be a bit too passive. Maybe Hane and then extend here.
5、6、7、8。
Trying to go for a mud fight. Because we should have some sente moves here. Could block. Tari connect.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So if I touch, I'll just extend here. trying to have this peep here so that we can kind of support against this run from this one stone. Maybe white will try to push to punish this, but then it gives me some potential forcing moves. So yeah, usually just this. And I think trying to play this type of thing, if extend honey and then jump, seems to be the most complicating stuff in this position. Because here white can even just turn and then try to run. So. It's probably not working, but at least we can hope for an opponent mistake.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Maybe don't honey, but just jump. Try to play this way. Then you can honey.
One, 2、3、4、5、6、7、8。
Because locally this honey is not really good against this side. And that one I'll try to just play this bamboo joint. If extend, you just take. Now this is a ladder because of this. Yeah, I mean, it seems to be at least something for black. We got this here. Probably white will try to cap, make me play this kind of thing and infiltrate
3、4。
this moyo. I don't know what is happening. Says black, I fell behind, so wanting to try to attack this group right here.
1、
And yeah, maybe this attach, and it's kind of hard.
5、6。
Yes, cap. Here, the best way is just take here. Take all archie away. At least we can say this corner is big. Although how much is it? It is so 18, 20. It's maybe 30 points here. We can add these two and maybe it's like
2、
hopefully
3、
10.
4、5、6。
Yeah. This feels a bit soft from white. You just jump here. Block this way. If block here, could probably push this way and cut.
3、4。
I want to take this kind of archie away. This one. Yeah, maybe might block in fact. Yeah, I think here probably white is better to attach or maybe play this type of honey here. Seems to be Tetsuji. Because here now
5、
black can jump.
6、
And
7
it's getting a bit
8
unclear.
9
Yes, white did protect against, because if you block here, there's probably like crosscut, and this seems kind of painful. But yeah, white can actually live at any point. Maybe don't play here.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8
Actually,
9
as played, probably need to push. Still, it's big to disconnect here, can put pressure.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8
Could cut this way, extend, give up these 2 stones. Get
1
this
2
kind of center.
3 4 5 6
Yeah, because just going from this side seems to be really bad. So I need to go this way. I think I can force white take these 2 stones and in exchange get this area.
1 2
Maybe
3
white's gonna
4
let me take, but
5
this seems... Yeah, okay, it makes this exchange first. This makes sense. Maybe against this you cut as plan. But yeah, that doesn't work. You take, you extend, take again. This cutting point here I can take.
2
So I think that's a
3
bit of a stretch.
4
So usually connect, but let's see. Yeah, you want to cut here if possible, but I think black takes. Yes, I need to go back. Do we take here or connect? This is actually things that you need to think hard, because it might change. Concerning here and this one, there's this peep.
3 4 5 6 7 8
Maybe
9
take here's better. Even though we get this peep, for this shape here, it's better to have this than this peep at M16 when you connect, so I prefer to take. And this one you're just gonna extend here. Try to get this area and give up these 2 stones.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9
Yeah, I think we do this, because if you connect Atari, push, suddenly this area is gone. And you cannot really try to attack this. At any point white can hane here. Keep an eye. Okay, so now the fight is kind of over.
1 2
Come on to play
3
this type of move.
4 5 6 7 8 9
Maybe descend was better, I'm not sure. Trying to take away this hane from white. But yeah, probably descend is slightly better. Against this, probably attach. Don't know if you can cut off here.
1、2、3、
Turning here from black seems to be big. Maybe jump here. But jump actually could Kosumi try to cut off. Here. Could try to ask a move around here, like attach, cut. That move is interesting. Here, I guess there's this type of Hane. But I'll try to cut off this one stone and try to get everything. And actually, when you block here, play this one, could keep some pressure around here.
1、2、
So this might be an overplay depending on what you do.
6、
Don't know if white wants to go here, depending on how you feel about the position. But I feel like just extending seems to be better because now there's a bit some problems around here. We don't want to get these two stones kind of reviving with descent and Hane or not.
1、2、
So
3、4、5、6、7、
probably just extend here. Keep the Aji here. So yeah, you can Hane, but just don't think it's gonna change much. Want to play something around here as black, because you can put pressure here, cut off, kind of peep this way.
4、
So the plan against Hane is probably Hane here.
One, 2、3、4、5、6。
I think still Hane from this side, no. So Hane here, block, extend. Cut doesn't matter, I can just protect. So black now, you're trying to really attack this group here. Probably just extend. So you want to take eye shape away, and I think this is the most aggressive way.
1、2、3、4。
So Hane block, maybe this type of thing. Push here, Hane. Could have been better to maybe play this type of thing. So want to Hane here, Hane this way, and now this is
4、5、
much more a problem.
6、7。
I know I'm getting a bit in details here. Locally, if you push and Hane, white has no eyes here. But you need to play this one because this Atari Hane on the first line, you can connect. So you need to put a move here.
1、2、3。
Maybe could just this one connect might have been a bit better. Simply.
1、2、
Yeah. It's now what to throw in here. We'll see what happens. Against here, if you want to go for a kill, push and then peep, but probably there's going to be cut and push here, so might be too much. Oh, actually push here and block.
1、
But you probably need to start from here.
3、4、
I guess this why I did play this one right here. Interesting. I think this one is an interesting kind of game for you guys to watch.
2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、
What about here?
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、 1、
Can you play this one too? But
3、
this.
4、5、6、7、8、9。
Maybe you block here, although this looks kind of bad. This doesn't look right. Why not this one?
1、2、3、4、5。
Maybe there's this honey here and honey. Maybe should have played something there. Why block? I want to attach. Like that's the thing.
2、3、4、5。
This white will try to peep, I guess.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8。
Oh yeah, maybe there's this cut here.
1、2、3。
We could push here and cut.
1、
Try to go after this group.
3、4。
Let's go and do this. Oh, there's this attachment. I missed this. Need to probably put a move, because if not, there's this. Okay. Still, maybe this one. Yeah, it's not the best push in the world.
1、2、
Because now there's no clamp anymore.
5。
Okay, but now this should work. Guess we'll take. So that you can honey now. And then this one cut here. So the question is, can we kill these stones in the center?
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Feels close. That one probably here. So this is center, so yeah, we need to play this point, because if not, like, it's too easy to live. This is center against this.
1、2、
Maybe
3、
against here could
5、
push
6、
here once.
7、8。
That you can block. Yeah, so that one I can still block here. Do we connect this way? Kind of taking away Archie here.
1、2、3、4、
Ah, this is difficult.
6、
Yeah,
7。
probably need to connect, because if not, there's throw intake kind of stuff. So push here, bamboo joint. Then we need to cut and then block here. Cut, connect me.
1、2、3。
Seems to be difficult to take these stones for black. But yeah, maybe white will play some mistakes. So
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
feel liberty against these two stones, so that maybe at some point you can take. Might be a difference.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8。
We're going to play this move. Is the least forcing move that exists, and then threaten to this one.
1、2、3、4、5。
As you can see, this is why you want to be good at reading,
4、
because here
5、
it just flips the
6、
game. If you
7、
can find
8、
something.
9。残り1回です。
Maybe in the first place you don't want to be in this kind of positions, but still you can maybe find something to win the game right here. I think it's this type of threatening here. Cut. I can attach and take, so it's
1、
not really
2、
working.
3、4、5、6、7。
Still needs to put a move, because if cut center and then block here, we lose everything. Maybe attach.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8。
I think we connect.
1、2、3、
That
4、
might have been
5、
working.
6、7、8、9。1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
This feels a bit weird.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Maybe there was something here. Yeah, it's probably life of white. I go for a walk, best wishes, thanks, Sumya. Yeah, I mean, usually this stance you cannot take, but maybe this one.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7。
Locally, it is dead, but then white can probably make an eye here.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
even cross-cut. Touch.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That is not changing anything, right? Like, am I crazy? Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Need to
1,
cut.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So white needs to feel liberty here. So this is not seki.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
For the capturing way, it's probably better to block this way. Filling white's liberty. If there's some... Yeah, but I think white plays here and so good.
1, 2.
Mm.
1、2、3、4、5、6。1、2、3、4、5、6、7。
White is just a lively, this is GG's. Yeah, I need to be a bit better for the reading here. Don't know if there was something better, because I feel like at some point here there might have been
2、3、
something to...
4、5、6。
Nice game. Thanks for playing, Morgano. Thank you very much. It is probably tough. Thanks. Yeah. I think white is just it's all good. But maybe there's this type of thing here. I wasn't sure. Guess could just play this and yeah, it's gonna be difficult. Like white has always this centers. It's kind of tough to play this type of thing. I was losing most of the game. You think so? I wasn't that confident, to be fair. Yeah, from here it's probably not very good. Maybe simply honey here. Trying to surround. So if black can surround here, then yeah, black is just winning. But here I'm not too sure how you can... Like this type of thing, you just extend and... Yeah, this is okay for black. Just push here. Maybe there's this type of thing. If you block here, bump here a hane, cut atari, and then play this one. So even this one, you just play something around here. Not sure how locally I should play, but maybe this feels a bit too soft, but you want to try to go from here. Don't know why. Yeah, I think white is okay with this one. Because if you protect, let's say, something around here, or protect, like, let's say, here, white can just jump here, go invade the moyo, and probably be fine with these stones. And yeah, this is quite big. Like if when you add everything up, white has more than. So this is probably 25 points ish here, 15. Then here probably another 10. Seems a tough game for black. If white plays something like this. But yeah, obviously need to kind of count here. Maybe this kind of thing, and black will just surround. Yeah, this one I feel like definitely should be descend if you want to put a move there. But maybe you don't play anything there and then just continue to surround here and it's all good. Something like jump. Threatening here at h13, for example. Maybe block as well could be big here to threaten this type of thing like in the game. Could have this almost sent there against the corner. Maybe it's not gonna die, but still black can kind of take away points. Something like this. Should be fine though. Yeah. I don't know how much black can really hope for something against this. But taking away this kind of extension or attach like in the game for white could be a thing. But yeah, here I'm committed to try to take these stunts when I'm here. Like here you could count, and if you think like just let him connect it's good enough, just hane from here. Maybe should have gone this way. Here this cut here. Yeah, but this connection. Interesting point to attach. I think this is a good move to go for here. And attach this way. Because you can still use the Aji as white, like descend Hane here. Hope for some type of squeeze. I'm just putting some random moves here, but maybe it is tough. Yeah, if white can next kind of attach here could be dangerous depending on, but it's all outside dependent. Maybe I overestimated the danger on here. So if it's not too much of a problem, maybe you're gonna go a bit more aggressively like this one. Maybe here could be also yeah, so if block you Hane here. Yeah, I don't know. Stuff to. Yeah, I need to end the stream right here. It's a bit late. But yeah, it was a nice game. Nice to kind of find. I think it's tough, really. There's too much RG against black group to try to kill here. Just wanting to try. But yeah, this is the final kind of good move. Yeah, so nice game here. Gonna switch the screens to the problem and then end the stream after this. Yeah, it was mod before, back in the day. Actually, I don't really like not change or touch anything, but no need to have some mods for now. Okay, so here this problem, just wanting to show quickly what to do. So here the move was to play this way. So you actually threaten to make this d4 point a false eye, and what's gonna move is to take here. And then you can cut here this one. When white takes, then you can play e4 right here. So what is doing is that if white protects this double atari, you can play here b6, take this eye away, and white's gonna die, because here just take. And if white connects, that's the only move. Black will cut, double atari, white connects, and this is called this way. So yeah, that was the kind of variation here. Against this one, if you don't play here, just anything is just not enough space for white to live here on the right. So this is the only thing that black can really, yeah, white and black can do. So kind of straightforward. After you see this kind of c5 move here, you need to see that this double atari thing actually is a core here. So hopefully you enjoyed the problem here, and yeah, it is getting late, so I need to end the stream right here. And thanks for watching and joining the stream, everyone. Yeah, so we'll try to continue the series tomorrow as well. So I am usually streaming at this time of the day, a bit earlier if I can. And yeah, would be happy if you can push the bell on Twitch so you know next time when I'm live. Also, thanks for the newcomers here, and the follow would be nice as well. And yeah, I think it's all good and done. Okay, let's go and raid Smog. Thanks for joining me today, and see you next time. Have a nice day. Bye.